Twist out. Hey everyone, Peachy Cantello here. Just doing my hair on this beautiful, beautiful day. I am just taking out these twists I put in my hair after I washed it. But anyway, this video is more about Father's Day and my wish for all children. I really, really, really wanted to say I wish that all kids could feel and be loved the way that I see my kids being loved. Liam, look at this. Does mommy and daddy love you? Does mommy and daddy love you? Liam, the video is waiting for you to talk. He's so silly. Hey, yes, you too. He's like, yes, mommy and daddy love him too. Okay. Come. Chewy, you're just gonna make noise and wake the baby. The baby's sleeping right now, and this one's acting a fool. But yeah, today I'm just doing my hair on camera. Also kind of in protest to something I saw this morning. I don't know if one of my friends is watching this live, but if they are, I'm just gonna say they were making fun of this reporter, this news reporter. Her name is Hillary Goldstone. And apparently she showed up on the news with her natural hair out. So she normally wears like wigs and lace fronts and stuff. And then I think that one day, I don't know what happened, and she showed up with her natural hair. And everybody's on her saying, oh, she doesn't care how she looks. And see, she the reporter who showed up with like Scooby-Doo snacks on her neck and like just jokes, people just joking. And the sad part is the people that are joking about her the most are other Black people. And we're always talking about how in this world, for the longest time, especially in this part of the world, our natural hair and our natural hairstyles are demonized. They're deemed unprofessional and, the works. So I'm just like, how are we the only race that can show up, with our natural hair in its natural state? And that's not good enough. But everybody else can show up with their hair not washed, not brushed, or anything, and they're fine, right? And I think that's what's wrong with the world, that whoever's setting these standards of beauty, I think my hair is beautiful, and that's why I'm not afraid to show. Look at my curls. They're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. If I wet them, they will like coil up like little springs, and I can do so many things with my hair. It's so versatile. You guys just haven't seen me doing a lot of things with it because I just am giving it a break since I got the postpartum hair loss situation. It's recovering, but I'm just giving it a break from doing too much to it. So I usually just putting in twists and rock twists most of the days. And if I do wear wigs, I try to wear wigs that mimic my natural curl pattern and my hair color and what it looks like. So it's not too far off. So it's not like I'm trying to look like something so far from myself, right? But anyways, a lot of the stuff stems from self-love, and everything kind of ties back in, because you might be wondering, how did I start the video talking about kids being loved to talking about hair? I find a lot of the issues we have in society with how we treat other people really, really just are a reflection of ourselves and how much we love each other as individuals. Because if you love yourself, how can you be making fun of another person, especially in the Black community? I don't understand what's happening. I understand what's happening. It's a lot of self-hate and projection, right? So you see somebody that's maybe going through something, or maybe your own standard of what's beautiful or professional, or your standard or perception of what hair being done is based on not even on your own hair type and what's good for your hair type, but based on what you've seen in the media for a long time. Sorry guys, I pulled on this hair and I actually tied a knot. So that's not good. So yeah, your own standards, what you considered hair is done. Have you ever questioned where do you get those ideas from? Because if you're like, oh, somebody actually commented this was on my friend's timeline that this lady should get her hair straightened or permed and I'm thinking, how is her changing her natural hair texture?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm just taking my hair out. Her changing her natural hair texture is her getting her hair done. That was really annoying. I also have to wash my hair at some point. I might show you guys how I make shampoo today. I was waiting for hubby to make it, but my hair needs a wash. I can feel it. So yeah, I'm saying, what are people perceive as hair being done, so to say? Where did we learn that from? Where did we learn those ideas of, even the other video I was telling you about? I did another video just responding to that, where the kid was screaming and crying because the mom was detangling their hair and combing through it, and it looked like it hurt. She wasn't even using a spray bottle or anything, just to make sure that, you have to comb or brush his hair when it's wet. Like curly hair, you can't just put a comb in it, but she was just putting the comb in it and pulling. And this kid was screaming, and in the comments, a lot of people were saying things like, oh, the kid is the one that's overreacting, she's doing too much, somebody should whack her on the head with a brush or a comb or whatever. And it's just like, this is a lot of self-hate. This is a lot of self-hate that's just projecting onto this poor child. We should advocate for children. We should stand up for them. We should not be looking to inflict harm or pain on them, to punish them for expressing the very fact that they're in pain. Where did we learn that as a people? Please answer me. Where did we learn that other than from the people that we were in the most abusive relationship with in our human history, which is former colonizers and former slave masters? They're the ones who used to, make us do our kids' hair and rush through it because obviously there's more important things to do. So our kids' hair had to look nice and look done according to their standards. According to their standards, anyway. And it had to be done quickly with disregard to how much pain they're going through. And that seems like that's the standard that we've set for ourselves as a culture, as a community, to treat our children like that, even till today. And I refuse to treat my children like that. If my children say they're in pain, they're in pain. I will recognize their pain every single time. It's not about me. It's not about, because I have a different pain tolerance. We all have a different pain tolerance. And what I'm able to tolerate doesn't mean that they're able to tolerate it. So I should not invalidate their feelings. If they're in pain, and they're allowed to. I tell my kids all the time, you're allowed to express if you're in pain. If something is hurting, if something is not pleasant for you, you don't want to do it anymore, you're allowed to express that, and that's fine. And we will advocate for you as your parents, and let people know, or let whoever it is know that, you know what, this stops now. This absolutely stops now. It's not about you as the grown up. A lot of people seem to say, just in general, once you have children, it's no longer about you. But the practice, I'm finding, is not really translated into practice, because a lot of people still feel entitled to children's minds and bodies, and to dictate to them how they feel, or how they should be feeling, at least. So this is what I'm finding very annoying, in general, about my interaction with some people that I know that are supposedly friends. Because on social media is when people's real thoughts come out. Some people will be like, yeah, don't take social media seriously. Hey, are you taking a picture of me?
No.
What are you doing? A video?
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking a video. Hey, I'm doing a video, you're doing a video. Nice. Is that the video in here? Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a picture, isn't it? All right, let me help you. You want to do a video? I'll help you do videos if you want to do videos. See, whatever my kids are interested in, I help them to cultivate that interest. So if you press the, it'll start recording you. So yeah, it was really annoying this morning finding all these negative comments about this lady who's a reporter, and I'm thinking, do you really think she would jeopardize her career on purpose by just showing up to work all the time a hot mess, as you say? That's what they were calling it. They were calling her a hot mess. Like, I don't think so. I think something else deeper is going on, much deeper that you're not taking the time to understand. Because this lady is a professional. She worked very hard to get where she is. And as we know, it's not easy for us melanated people. We're already judged by society in so many ways. So even if you're qualified to do something, they're going to judge you based on the color of your skin first before they even look at your resume. So we often have to work sometimes 3 times harder to get to the same place as anybody else. So with that said, do you really think this lady is just waking up on purpose and going, I'm just going to show up to work, show up on TV, look at a hot mess and have people criticize me and judge me even more so than I get judged, even on a regular old day when I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary, just walking around in my own skin? Do you really think that she would do that on purpose? Do you really think that she will jeopardize everything she's worked for just to be like, yeah, I'm going to be a mess on TV? Obviously, there's something else going on that is completely being missed here, that people are completely disregarding. And the other thing I was saying was, and what are these standards of beauty, these ideas of what a professional hairstyle that you're talking about? Where did you get these ideas from? Where did you see these professional hairstyles, so to say, right? Who told you what's professional and what's not professional, right? As far as I know, most times we consider in this world what's professional and not professional. A lot of times it's always based on a very Eurocentric standard of beauty, which is very, very limited, very limited, completely limited. So they're so limited in their own. I'm just trying a new style here, guys. It's not going to be for very long because I'm going to wash my hair, but I'm just playing with my hair right now while it's stretched out like this. A little bit stretched out anyway. But yeah, like these ideas of her hair being done. Where did you get these ideas that your hair has to be done a certain way for it to be considered being done? Why can't whatever style you choose be considered your hair being done? Like, I just did my hair. So somebody might not like it, but it doesn't mean it's not done. I just did it, right? Now, what was I gonna say? Now this lady, I just want to see how that looks if I do that. Now this lady, I saw her pictures. I just Googled her and I saw her. She's such a beautiful woman. Okay, she's such a beautiful woman. And a lot of times her hair is done. A lot of times her makeup's done, her hair is done. So that just makes me wonder, okay, what happened those particular days with that particular day where she showed up with just, her twists in her hair, her protective style twist that usually you can tell probably goes under a wig or something, but she showed up like that for her news report. Maybe something happened. Maybe, they're not, maybe she works in a toxic place where people are trying to deliberately embarrass her. Whoa, Chewy, I didn't know you were there. My God, I almost stepped on you. My puppy. He just comes and lays on the oddest spots, guys. Yeah, so maybe she's being sabotaged at her work. Maybe she forgot her wig at home. Maybe she's having a bad hair day. Maybe she's having a mental health break. Maybe she's you know, maybe she's just embracing her natural hair as it is and just going, you know what, screw it. This is my natural hair. This is how it is. I love it. And I'm going to show it. And anybody who has a problem can, whatever. So she might be, yeah, it might be a political stance to be like, okay, what is exactly deemed as beautiful hair or hair that's done, right? So there's so many angles, there's so many possibilities of things that could be going on without without oversimplifying. And I feel like the comments in that post were simplifying, way oversimplifying what could possibly be going on with her and just saying it's her fault. She's the one who's, not caring how she looks or whatever. Listen, sometimes things are not always as they seem. All right. Things are not always as they seem. So you can't really just judge people based on what you see on the outside, because a lot more than you could ever imagine could actually be going on the inside. So yeah, I'm just playing with my natural hair right now and doing these funky little styles just in protest as well. To say that, you know what, whoever has an issue with what's her name again, Hillary, whoever has an issue with Hillary can literally go find themselves a life. Okay, go find yourself a life, because she's a beautiful woman. And go learn self-love. Go learn how to love yourself. Seriously, go learn how to love yourself. Okay, I will always I don't want to be a part of the problem. We're already judged and persecuted in society for literally just being born in the color of skin that we're born in. Why would I want to be a part of the problem? Why would I want to join that bandwagon? But it seems in the Black community these days, the first people to jump on that wagon are other Black people. If a white person said the same comment, the same criticism to a Black person about their hair, they will be all up in arms about it. And how can you say that? You're racist. But wait a minute. Okay, let's say granted, maybe they are coming from a racist perspective. But what does that make you? You're the same race as them, and you're literally dissing her hair, right? Her natural hair, as if there's something wrong with it. Like, I looked at the same picture, there was nothing wrong with her hair. She just wore her protective twists to work, and she was on TV with them. How many of us don't know that? Yeah, we do protective twists. Is it news? So why y'all acting surprised? But no, she took it on TV. Maybe it's about time. Maybe it's about time people realize that, yes, we have natural hair. We have very coily, curly hair. And the best state to keep it in most times is to just put it in a protective style, put it in twists, or even if we wear it out, right, that can still be cute, that can still be nice, that can still be professional. It doesn't all have to be straight or texturized hair. It doesn't always have to be manipulated to the point of changing the texture. But anyways, a lot of people in this world do not love themselves. And I'm coming back. I'm going to tie all of this back to Father's Day, because I feel like a lot of people are just missing a lot of love from their parents and especially their fathers in this world. And I really want to encourage all dads to please love your kids. You are just as responsible as moms are for raising the next generation, and for not just raising, but molding the mind frame of the next generation, the state of mind of the next generation, and how they treat each other, how they treat themselves, how much they love themselves, how much they're going to other people. You are responsible for that. Whether you want to accept responsibility of it or not, you are responsible for that. And this is how you create people like this, who are very, very judgmental. Is that the baby waking up? Yep, the baby's waking up. Who are very judgmental and just quick to cast a stone at another person for just living their life. Why can't people just live and let live, right? Just live and let live. But anyways, I'm gonna get this baby. And I really hope that, people learn to love themselves. And I hope if you're with your children, please love on your children. Okay, please don't look up by yourself. That's not nice. Yeah, where's your father? You fell asleep. Yeah, oh, it's 2:30. Oh yeah, baby. You fell asleep on daddy and you woke up by yourself? And yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Happy Father's Day to all the amazing dads. If you're not, I'm not talking to you. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not talking to you. Okay, if you have, and I don't care if you're there for even one or two or any amount of other children, but you're not involved in even one of your children that you created that came out of you, not out of you in that sense, but that came from your sperm or whatever, your junk. You know what I mean? You know how children are made. If you have DNA out there anywhere and you're not taking care of that child, I don't care if you've taken care of 10 of your children at home. Guess what? I'm not talking to you. Okay. I'm talking to dads who take responsibility of all of their children. All right. I don't care what the circumstances. So happy Father's Day to amazing fathers who are teaching all of the people that they brought into this world to be loving and healed and compassionate human beings that are not broken, because broken people go and hurt other people. So that's why I'm not talking to dads that are just uninvolved in even one of their children's lives. So, anyways, hiya, baby. So, yeah, love on your kids. And remember to always, always be kind to yourselves. And always, always be your own best friend first, okay? Ciao. Baby, what are you doing? Oh, yeah.